It's just quiet because we're waiting on Hyce. He's doing an intro.
You'll do an intro in front of like 20 people watching the stream, but not in front of Khan, me, and Dapper.
I have to edit my thing because it still says 6 derails. We have 0 so far.
And we got the pre-derails out of the way.
Double checking sound. Looks like we're going through. And now we wait. Do, 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 do. It's parody of Jeopardy theme music, so I don't get demonetized. Even though I'm not even monetized. Still the same thumbnail.
Damn, you're not monetized?
No, imagine having more than 100 or whatever subscribers you need for it. We are doing just fine, a person. Oh, Pharma, you have joined us. Perfect. It's gonna leak what's going on off to my right, which is what we're gonna start with.
I don't quite exist yet, sorry.
What? You're here. Oh, oh goodness.
I'm not quite existing yet.
You just scooted in the air like, oh, that was hilarious. So you know those videos where like they're running Mario Kart, but it's just they're sitting in the air? That's what you look like. Oh, now you're frozen. This is how Pharma looks in 1 FPS. You're just floating, squatting in the air. That's hilarious.
Anywho, I'm still clinking in. We're live on YouTube,
All
and
right.
I've finished stroking my guitarist ego. So,
Nice, nice.
in fact, I should probably get the actual game music going.
I'm also going to do that, assuming
Do
you're
you
not gonna.
not blast you with some guitar through Discord? Probably not for a minute.
Yeah.
Assuming that's where you're going.
Apparently, Carl has neglected to say that you are live. So
Well, Carl's a little slow on the draw, it seems.
yeah.
So.
Let me grab a link from you, and hopefully it stays muted. Good. Keep up your chat for modding purposes. Grab the link.
Hello, everyone. This is Hyce's stream. Today we're playing Railroads Online.
Yeah, what he said. Someone told me that I should make a song that's called "No Big Boys Allowed," and someone else said "Shreds like Kenosha," and now I need to go to Kenosha Pass and shred where 346 wrecked.
That is acceptable.
Anyway, I think we finished clunking. I seem to be loaded in.
Yeah. So, first
The
attraction.
hoagie.
Well, ignoring the hoagie, our first attraction is this that Pharma has purchased for me.
One climax. Ha
Yep.
ha.
I was being mean about climaxes, so Pharma decided to cheat in some money and buy me a climax, so I re-railed it to the spawn track.
Are you gonna save later?
What are you gonna do with it?
I've got the delete button ready.
I got a better idea.
I won't delete it. I thought about it though.
So, fun fact, you can't re-rail to the spawn track, but you can create groundwork and other track and then let it roll onto it. I did end up having to... I ended up having to steam it up, though, to get it to actually break. Oh. I mean, it's rolling.
Climax.
There is the invisible box at the end, though, so... So, like, if you go into the buy menu, you can see the climax here. I don't think you can see my character model. But, like, you can watch the climax running.
It bounces off the box. box.
It does.
Hang on. I have very silly idea. Back up a bit.
Oh God.
Are we gonna
You
put it in
assume
the
that I'm in
spawn
the drive
box?
menu. No,
Yes.
Pharma's gonna re-rail me while I'm running. I'm assuming.
Well,
So
you,
let me
you
let me
can't
get in the
re-rail
drive
to the
menu here.
spawn track though. It doesn't work.
I know. Back up a bit, Hyce.
Backing up.
I'm in the spawn box, by the way, just watching you, just as proof that this does actually work.
Oh, I got out to put fire in it. Let me put fire in it because it's out of wood. And
Yeah,
then,
it's
we
been
can
sitting
carry
for a little
on.
while. But if we can trap it inside the box, I'm okay with that.
No, put it back down.
I'll have to look at it every time I buy
Okay,
anything.
now
but...
pick me up. What are we doing? Breaking the game in increasingly fun and creative ways.
So I've seen some people asking what they've missed. We literally just started, and
Yeah,
we are.
yeah.
Pharma bought me this climax. We're shoving it into the invisible
too
box, and we're gonna leave it there. So I'm in the build menu right now. If anybody didn't know that, you can be in the spawn menu, and it's just this piece of rail that we're looking at next to the freight depot.
Alright, go again. I know where the wall is now.
I need to turn my in-game sounds down. Been testing too many things. All right, put me in, coach.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's.
Derailed slightly, but
Oh.
oh.
Oh yeah, the things you look at do have collision, by the way.
I've derailed more than slightly now.
So if I Ooh.
Oh, wait, you're buying
We
different
can't see them,
locomotives?
but you can see them, and it will play with the climax that's in there now.
So I'm just cycling through the locomotives here, and I don't think it's gonna move anymore. Oh.
No, you've bumped me again. This must be hilarious from your perspective.
Yeah, I'm stealing content viewers by having the exclusive shop content.
But yeah, this is the bug I figured out how to do after Tristan helped me put a Eureka in the spawn truck.
I love it.
That's
and why
great.
is the climax called the haha? That's why.
Yeah, it's because I told him I was never gonna buy one because I thought they were stupid and unnecessary. And he's like, haha,
So,
I bought you
am I
one
just-
climax.
I'm stuck.
You
I'm
probably-
now stuck inside the box.
Yeah, you gotta respawn out.
Paged Hyce.
I'm the man in the box. Careful, I'm gonna get copyright strike again. And now we can guitar post though. I've got my guitar at the ready, so we can do stupid.
Hang on.
dumb stuff.
Let me turn off the game music first. Alright, now you can guitar post. He has push to talk on, doesn't he?
I do have push to talk on. It was just for stream. You don't get to hear it.
I turned off my game music for this.
You did. Anyways, it was me attempting to play Man in the Box, just guessing how it goes, and I got pretty close, but not quite. Anyways, I'll probably still get the copyright strike.
Oh. Alright, so...
Mick, you got a bit of Z fighting on your railroad here.
You know what? Clown said that's good, so... Where's the Z fighting? Where are you at?
I'm jumping on the switch.
Okay, I've teleported outside the box. I'm no longer the man in the box.
Oh. I see you.
Albus Dumbledore is asking us how we're doing. Dumbledore himself. Look at
Oh,
that.
goodness. Is that the real one?
Yeah, like I only mentioned the Z fighting because it is a lot of Z fighting and it's very obnoxious.
All right, so Mick, tell us
I don't
about your
see
railroad.
any Z
What's-
fighting. Alright, so...
what's cool and fun?
About the railroad, number one cool thing is I run Railroads Online Extended, so I have a fancy mini map that I can show everyone that is live updated, and also on the Minizwerg, that means it's updated every 15 or so minutes. So I have this fun thing over here that Hyce complained about when I first showed it on my railroad. He called it, and I quote, unprototypical and obnoxiously weird. So we're going to go visit that today, but first we're going to take this locomotive, Benson, I think it's number 4, yeah, number 4, and we're going to go pick up a bunch of beams that have been loaded. I don't care who drives. I think Pharma's blowing the whistle and Hyce is driving.
You got
Other
that
way around,
backwards.
actually.
All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up this fancy tool here and throw my switches remotely. So we come in on this left side track here. And I have another Class 70 that's ready to go. We just had to load one more car of beams, this last car here. And then we're going to go up to that attraction. What? How did I get over here?
Well,
Because
congratulations.
we're
I don't
nowhere
know.
near that track you were trying to set to get us on the left.
You have enough cars to make the popcorn happen, so congrats.
Oh, you're talking
And
about
that's even after I deleted like 40 cars.
Yeah. So I deleted a bunch of cars, and then I bought some back, and things happened. So with this many people, we're getting some slowdown, but whatever, we'll just
I heard
deal
some
with
of
it.
those words.
Did you just crash, or did I just crash? Your server crash?
No.
No, I'm
You
still here. I heard
crashed.
him like popcorn in my
got
voice.
kicked. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So who's driving the train? Oh, Farmer's driving.
Me.
Right. Right. I knew that. Don't leak my password, please.
It's okay, I'm showing my ugly mug instead.
Ah, yes, the face cam. That thing I don't have. Anyways, you can have fun walking to the sawmill. We're gonna get stuff loaded.
What, loaded? I thought you said that there was a load
It's
there.
yeah, it's just one car that needs loading. Why are you slowing down?
Because I thought we were going to go back and, get the streamer personality. Because,
Nah, he can walk.
those content producers are notoriously lazy, refuse to walk anywhere.
Wow, that hurts, guys.
You made a face and that was hilarious. I know it had delay, but you were doing something on the guitar and just made this weird face.
Oh, guitar face is certainly a thing, and it's certainly a thing that
Oh,
plugs
no.
me. So
Hyce is back at spawn.
Skybridge.
I am.
So have fun getting to the sawmill. If you want to take Hoagie, that's fine. But you'll have to fire her up.
A handcar will be faster. Wink, wink.
Your your caboose has popcorned itself off the rails, which is
That
fun.
sounds about right. So we want to stop, Pharma. We want to stop on the whatchamacallit, the main line. I don't have a name for it. The pass. Past the water tower, that whole bit I refer to as the pass. Oh, hello, Tristan. Is that you?
Yes, hello.
I've got flat cars going to space in the loading process at the moment, which is just a treat.
So yeah, we can just
Best
stop here,
game.
Pharma.
No bugs.
So yeah, those are some of the flat cars I bought back after dealing with, for those who know, that Pharma caused. And I ended up moving a bunch of stuff in terms of where they go. So like the coal mine used to have a setup for 4 consists, now it only has 2. The password is not hello. Good try, Clyde, but it is not. I have a face cam actually, and I don't use it because online privacy.
Lame. Whatever.
Tristan, could you spot me
Yeah, what are we doing?
loading that last car?
Ah,
I was
gotcha.
loading beforehand, and then Hyce is like, "We're going live now." I'm like, "Okay, I'll just leave the last car unloaded.
This consist looks familiar.
I know, right? It's
This stream has been more guitar playing than it has been Railroads Online, and you know, I'm okay with that. I don't know if the viewers are, but
They signed up for it by clicking on your link.
are we
I
good
guess so.
or do I need to pull forward?
Oh,
I'm
you're fantastic.
still
You stay
loading.
right there.
Alright.
I am still loading.
Yeah, it's a really long load process for this map.
And
Sorry.
your whole yard has exploded into the space.
That sounds about right. Anyways, those cars I was shunting, I don't know, yesterday, 2 days ago, or whatever, to get them reasonable for running to the bottom industries. But
You're all loaded up.
today I wanted to show you, I've been wanting to show you that my sin against railroading that I honestly don't even remember. I don't even know if you remember having mentioned it about it.
Caboose in the middle.
Yeah, so
And at the
it's two consists. So these each get shunted into their own lanes, and then you pick up 5 hoppers and a car of rails, and then that's enough to get it to the coal mine. In terms of class 70 in the grade. We're actually running 2 identical consists.
I've just been enjoying watching your yard just explode and then re-rail itself and explode over here. So,
Reasonable.
Exploding cars sounds like a Mickley safe.
pretty much.
I'm actually gonna check my internet speeds right now. See what we're doing.
They're rubbish, don't worry about it.
Says the Australian man with 9,000 ping. I
Well,
got
everyone has 9,000 ping,
15.
I think.
I got 15 ping. No, he literally has
Actually-
9,000 ping.
Does he
Actually, I think
literally?
if you hit tab, I have 89 ping.
That's actually not that bad.
Fair enough. I did have the tab screen open. It shows 72 for Pharma, 39 for Tristan, and 32 for Hyce. Ooh. My upload's taking a hit with this stream. I only got 3.5 or 4.5. It's going up? What? 5? Did I just drop a ton of frames or something? Oh, no, we're good.
You'll have to drop your stream to that crispy 480p.
Snake farm.
Ugh.
This is actually a good idea. I'm turning down the 2 streams I have running for chat down to 480p. Good idea.
All right, we got 70 psi. That's enough to go, right?
We're
Actually,
we're waiting
Gap
for
in your
Hyce.
foundations here.
Is this Tristan? Tristan, stop the train.
Fine.
Hey, Mick,
Is
Mick,
there a
you want
gap?
to line me into
Yeah,
use
Here,
your
here.
railroads online extended to line me into the sawmill?
yeah. We're gonna come back this way, have some fun zooming in, hit switch, and then all of the other. Oh no, I have to switch that one too.
I mean,
Thank
maybe it's a multiplayer desync from spline positioning, because I noticed that quite a lot when we were doing the roller coaster video. But right here, I'm seeing a very distinct gap in the foundations here, and there's another one on the adjacent track.
Gap in the
Where the switch
foundations.
end
I see Minecraft track. You sure that's not what? Oh yeah, there is a gap. I do see the gap. It's like someone took a pie slice out of my foundation.
It's just Mickley's
Yeah,
track laying.
and then over here, it's like it's not quite like aligned to the level.
Yeah.
Like it's not
So
a gap, it's
for
just not
reference, this whole sawmill layout has been laid and relayed at least 4 times. Hence, this is day 1 style track where it's just a bunch of corners, Minecraft style. And Clown would probably be said, Tristan, I said don't go yet. You are not aligned. You are going to derail.
Tristan just wants to dump more of your cars in the dirt.
I just
Tristan, you
every
do
time
not
you
have
look away.
clearance to the timetable. You have to wait.
You are
I wanted to go up and
blocking.
wait at the switch for him.
You are blocking the other 2 tracks.
No one's on those tracks.
Nick's got a
It's fine.
universal crossover up here. Look at that.
Yeah. I'm
A
just
what,
going up to where
sorry?
he's gonna come in.
Oh yeah, I have lots of those. Double crossovers. Alright, so viewers watching my stream, I call this area here the football. Tristan, I can see you moving in extended. Stop it. I see you
You're
inching
cheating.
forward. We are
Go
at a
run out
0
of runner
derail
distance.
count, and I don't want to increase it. So
Hey,
I
man,
call
I'm just
this
trying to help.
I call this area the football because it is football shaped for those of us Americans who actually know what a real football looks like. We are not weird Europeans. I suppose I could call it a rugby ball, and then more people might understand.
The American good old hand egg.
Doesn't the rugby ball have like a specific name to it?
Probably. Ask the Australian. Oh god, I've seen your cordwood line on on your Minizwerg, and I hate it. And now I'm seeing it in person, and I still hate it.
You
Is it
don't
the
like
sky bridge?
you don't like the little bridge over everything?
It is the Sky Bridge. This looks like something from OpenTTD. I get it, but I don't like it.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
lordy.
OpenTTD is
Hello,
Hello.
hello, other train.
game.
Hello, hello, other trains.
Hello.
Yeah, so
Turn friends.
I am turning down the music because it just got a tad loud.
I'm just gonna get out of the way of the Class 70.
I know, I need to go forwards, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hyce, come back. I made a specific little rail here to store hoagie on for future use.
You have a specific track? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See
Perfect.
this here? I just put this down because I don't feel
Well, why
like
don't you
shunting it.
Why don't you re-rail me onto it?
Catch it.
It's not working.
Yeah, catch me. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. That's fine. I'll just run into the back of this
Oh.
Class 70. Dunk.
Dunk.
Let's see if I can grab it again. Unless Cume posted a hotfix for the re-rail while someone's in it. Hello?
No, he hasn't.
No,
Maybe
he's
you have
literally
to be
going
stopped.
too fast.
Here, hit the brake real quick. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
there we
there
go.
Perfect.
yes.
One derailment.
Derail
Perfect.
count.
Properly. Sideways. Oh god, I do still have that saved, I think.
Yeah, I'll
Boom.
update the counter.
It says 18 right now, so we can start at 1. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna update mine real quick as well.
Someone in chat is asking what grade Betsy can go up, and I'm pretty sure Betsy can go up a 10%.
I can check.
No, it's more than that.
Someone use the map. I
How
mean,
about instead of you checking, you go coordinate the linking of the cars so we can actually go places?
We don't have to link the cars. The Class 70 can take it.
why have you got a caboose in the middle?
Because it's two consists smushed together, and
We
it is
have
too
another one
hard
after
to take the cabooses off.
Oh,
Well, caboose.
The porter
Let's
goes up
see.
15.8.
15.8% grade. Cheers. Yeah, that's
Come on back.
I
That's-
don't like this caboose in the middle of the train and then another caboose. You're getting menos puntos for that.
Oh, it's okay. We can take off all the points. You don't have to double head it. No.
But we want to double head it.
Fine.
May as
Fine.
well. The
Fine.
Benson and the
All,
Jameson.
all
ooh,
ahead. All ahead
Jameson,
forward.
it's party people.
Naturally.
Oh man, that was an all ahead and then a full send.
Hey, you guys want to come back and pick up, I don't know, the tender and your rest of train?
Okay.
All right, coming in hot for the link.
No, go
Hey,
slow.
Derailment counter!
No!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're just producing content at this point.
Steady, steady.
That is
Gently,
too
gently now,
fast.
gents. All right, linked.
All right,
All
nice.
right, now we can do this with a train this time.
As planned.
Nathan Stevenson asks, please read, do you plan on adding color and whistle change Hyce? I mean, there's some more words that you're missing out of that, but whistle changing will be a thing at some point. Color changing, we will have the historic liveries that were available for the locomotives, as purchased, the different options. That will be an option game down the road. So yes, but it's not going to be as wide obvious as like, oh, I can paint what locomotive however I want. So yes, I'm aware of the narrow gauge railroad in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
What did you do?
Nothing. I just saw the Hyce, so I was going to bring it over and we can triple head.
No, we don't have to triple head. We're taking 2 separate consists with 1 locomotive each.
2 Class 70s is brilliant.
Leave the Heisler there. I have to go drop off the iron anyways.
Sad villager sounds. What's your reg?
100.
All right.
Like, is there any reason to not do anything images of 100 at a time? I answer no.
That's fair enough. Cannot refute that.
My FPS, please. Please no.
All of it. All the physics calculations.
My goodness.
If we do it in hundreds, then there will be less physics calculations.
I don't think that's how that works.
Sure it is. We accelerate faster, that means we get there faster. That means less physics calculations for the trip.
Debatable. I'm already sitting at 24 FPS. And
that sounds like a you problem.
You can probably take this full send, but I would recommend backing off at least slightly.
No.
I'll back off a little slightly. Maybe together we'll average out.
And I am noticing that somebody switched the marker lamps. I appreciate that. One of the 70s was red before, and now it's green. I don't know which one
I was red when I was the only train in my consists, and then I changed it to green because there's more train behind me.
So what do you think of these 2 bridges, Hyce?
This is... Yeah, I hate your level. I hate all of this.
Hang on, wasn't there a bunch of foundation here?
There used to be, but it was removed.
Lots of folks in chat are asking why are there 2 cabooses and why is one in the middle of the train? And I'm still asking that question myself. I know you answered it, but
so there's...
Why don't you say it again?
There's 2 sets of cars. There's 7 beams in a caboose, and then another set of 7 beams in a caboose. We're going to my yard to pick up 5 hoppers and a car of rails each, and then we're going to take the 2 separate consists that's not getting double-headed pharma.
Separate? Aww.
Separate, because that is how I designed my level. I could re-rail the caboose out, but I'm not going to, because I like to have them on the coal mine because it's a longer consist and I have to wait for it in terms of maintaining ratios.
So what you're saying is there's 2 cabooses because we're splitting the train up later.
Exactly.
I see. Makes sense.
And we're not double-heading.
An actual reason to have 2 cabooses.
I think there's actually a 3rd up at the yard we're going to. There is not.
There won't be when I get there.
There is not. There used to be. I don't know what happened to it. I expect I'll find it on top of something later. So this bridge, Hyce, is... I think I referred to it as my favorite. I should have at least. What do you think?
It's very pretty in terms of smoothness and, height and then scenery. But, I mean, in terms of would the railroad have turned back here, not so much. But for, fun...
I think you're ignoring that this bridge goes above support limit.
I saw that. I saw that, and he dammed the river and everything.
Oh, the river was already pre-dammed. I just made it look proper.
Ah, I see.
That's the dry spot of the river there.
Oh, is that the part where it just like the river stops on the downhill?
Yep.
That's right. It does just kind of stop. Oh, we've got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, like the other river is, 100 meters away. You could have just ran the river straight into it down the hill, but no, just like, nah, stop it.
So, we're approaching where we're going to be stopping. You guys can keep going around. We gotta pull the caboose all the way onto this thing
Excuse me,
that we're
conductor.
approaching.
I didn't whistle for you.
As the person that's back here, no, stop, not 2. Give me 3. We're stopping, right?
We're stopping in about a train length and a half.
Tristan, I'm the head train here. Shouldn't I be doing the whistles?
Yes.
Yeah, but Tristan's the better farmer, so.
it's the baby C19. It's my favorite.
That's why it's my favorite too.
Gotta love him.
Jeez, we're just breaking all sorts of railroad protocol now.
So we're gonna stop in 7 cars, 5 cars, 3 cars, and you can stop as you please. Oh.
Alright, full stop.
And you are good to come backwards, and we're gonna flying switch these, I think. At least the first one. Actually, we're gonna have to switch both.
We're gonna kick a whole cut of cars.
Yep.
Wait, so come back now? I'm coming back.
Yeah, you're good to come back. We are lined into lane 3. Or lane 4. Should be lane 3. So, unhook the back of the caboose.
The first cut of cars?
Yeah, first cut of cars. Engines, please stop.
Unpinned.
Engines, stop. You're going too fast.
Stop. All stop. Whee!
I'm attempting.
You just have to slow down. Just enough to get us past this switch. And then, in order to avoid derailing, you do have to hit this handbrake that I can't get on. You're probably going to have to set more.
Set 1.
Yeah, you have a good ways to go, but all right, you guys can come back now.
Let it roll.
Kick these cars as well. So keep the engines out front.
There are trains appearing in this yard.
You're gonna have to unpin them.
All right, slow down then. This is a tad fast.
All right.
You can go a little bit faster, and that was kind of excessive.
You've got an track device. Why don't you need a handbrake?
Give them a good shove. They will derail on the track device if you go too fast. All right, you guys can stop now.
Where's your sense of adventure?
I don't really care for derailing because then I have to re-rail it.
I don't know how to say this guy's name. Informonocle? I don't know. Asked if we've considered camelback locomotives. Unfortunately, we did, and unfortunately, there was an air gauge one, so there will be one in the game at some point.
Tragic.
I know, tragic, because disgusting. Looking forward to the double fairly. Well, you can be wrong. That's fine.
All right.
I'm looking forward to the cab forward.
Looking forward to the cab forward. It's also fine to be wrong, Pharma.
You guys need to pull forward like half a tender.
You misunderstand my reason for being excited.
Alright, well, you're unhooked now, I guess.
Sure, you'll find a way to break it.
Let's see. Number 5, come on back. I'll get you hooked up to these hoppers.
I want the cab forward so I can make the expanded double fairly.
Oh god, you're the worst. Is there sandbox mode? No. Coming from a fellow music creator, is there an appropriate time to ask if there's enough distortion? I mean, I prefer overdrive if we're being real, but all the time.
You want more distortion? That I can actually arrange.
Yeah, slightly unplug your microphone, why don't you?
Am I pulling back at all, Mr.
Half
Conductor?
car. Sorry, what was that, Pharma? Keep coming back.
Am I coming back, or am I
Not
just
yet.
sitting here?
We're going to get number 5 hooked up to these hoppers. Change out the marker lamps. Number 5 forward ahead of the first switch.
Alright, 1 second. Fueling up.
Oh no. We have to derail something. Kenosha started playing on my end.
Pharma, you know what to do.
Not yet. It only just started.
Hyce, when's the drop in Kenosha?
Hmm?
In about 2 minutes. Number 4, pull forward one
Okay,
switch,
setting
please.
a timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes for Smells Like Kenosha to start playing.
Oh, it is
No, 2
playing right
minutes
now.
until the drop happens, and then we have to derail.
Oh, Smells Like Kenosha hasn't started playing. I'll let you know when it starts.
No, it started on my end.
Oh, on your end. Okay.
Yes.
The drop. It Smells Like Kenosha is about 4.5 minutes. I think that the explosion happens about 4 minutes in. So you're gonna need to give yourself another 4 minutes. So.
Hyce, can you line number 5 into the rails, please?
Into the rails, yes.
Line 6, I think.
I see the cars with the
number 5.
The
stop.
rails in. Assuming you're grabbing that switch.
Yeah. Number 5, you can grid to come back.
This is quite the yard you have here, Mick. Why'd you choose to put a yard here?
See, I was gonna do a lot of coal mine consist stuff, and now I only use the 6 lanes because you can only have so many cars before your game explodes. Well, explodes your computer.
Well, we are working on that, good sir. So.
Yeah, you can only have so many cars, but you can always have more lanes.
Mm-hmm.
These are true facts.
From the lane master.
The Giga Yard.
Stopped. That's kind of violent.
Yeah, I was pretty sure the rail consist was further back.
Yeah,
than it was.
come back. One truck.
Yeah, it loads in a little bit later than you expect.
One truck, number 5.
Just at the render distance.
Someone asked a good question in
Forward,
game,
number 5.
In chat, talking about the weight of the cars, or it was a statement, but talking about these cars being extremely light. You're not pinned to both cars. Is that okay? Do you just want one?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, so it's one each. So you got 10 rails
so
and 21 beams.
We're making two the same consist then. I see.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, these cars being like 8,800 pounds, 10,000 pounds a piece. I mean, super stupid lightweight, primarily made out of wood. I mean, the trucks.
Half a car, number 5.
A lot of narrow gauge cars got steel reinforcement and later steel sills and weighed, like 20 tons a piece.
Come back, number 5.
10,000 pounds. So.
Hyce, if you want to line number 4 in to grab these hoppers, you can probably sneak by us.
Sure. Yeah, let me do that.
Just wait for number 5 to get off the track first.
Or don't.
Well, I mean, I could just flip the switch right now.
How's Kenosha doing on your end, Mick?
It finished. Hyce was monologuing. I didn't want to interrupt him.
Bring him back.
I also kind of didn't want you to derail anything.
You're lined into the hoppers, theoretically. Derailed off camera.
Should I count that?
When do I think Thomas the Tank Engine will be modded in, and is that the day I will die a little inside? Probably objectively too soon, and yes, I will die inside. Not
number
a little,
5.
A lot.
Come back so number 4 has space to get his rails.
I'd put a picture in screenshots.
You have space. These are... I think I made these lanes for 17 cars long. As in it fits a 17-car consist plus locomotive.
I can see 4 of my lumber cars at the tail end.
Number 4, you got about 10,
yeah, you can stop
10
now.
cars to go, at least.
Just enough to get away from the switch. Yeah, you still have a good car length.
Number 4, you got about 5 to go.
Yeah, you set up your yard like the
2
lazy
cars
way.
to go.
How did I set it up the lazy way?
Stop.
Like you just did switches that lead off switches.
Come back,
does
number
none
4.
of those have any brakes on?
This one has a brake on, but you touched him at very fast speed. Bring him back about a half car.
You touched too much.
And dunk. And you're theoretically pinned. Stretch ahead, please. Alright, you got him.
Yeah, you just had switches leading off switches and not switch flowers. I disapprove.
You know what? Switch flowers was too hard. Diamond Yard is easy. I'm not smart enough to go figure out how to do a switch flower. Nor do I have the time.
So it sounds like Mick's doing it the real railroad way, from what I'm hearing. But,
You mean switch flowers aren't prototypical?
In modern day yards, I think they are, but back in the day, it was just get it done fast and cheap.
So
Back
essentially,
in the day, you had like 3- and 4-way switches, I think a switch plow is more representative of that.
Are you giving me a point back? No? You giving me a point back for having a quote-unquote prototypical yard?
A lazy yard.
Argument was too good.
I had one car,
point
please.
Back, I guess.
I had one car,
more.
number 4. And then I re-railed the rails in front of the beam so we don't have to deal with it.
I noticed
cheating.
That.
It's not cheating. That is using the game's features in my benefit.
You should have to pay a fee. Your firstborn for a re-rail.
Actually, I'm gonna... That is not the right button. I want this button, options, graphics. I'm gonna turn down foliage. So, fun fact about these 2 lanes here, lanes 1 and 2. Hyce, if you want to show your stream here, they are actually sunken. The tires are sunk into the terrain because there's a little bit of a hill here coming off of this, and I wanted to fit an extra lane. So the way I did that was
I started authentically narrow gauge is what it is, through the weeds, not around them.
I stuck a switch off of this switch over here, and then just clunked switches together, and then it snaps the crossovers to that, and it sinks into the terrain. I could probably do it again.
That's fun.
So if I put a switch, or I should put it on the other end. Run so slow. So it had to be not sunken in for this first bit for the corner, because I had to actually lay the corner, and you can't sink it into the terrain. But if you lay a switch here, and let's see if this
about a
actually
half
goes
car
into
more
the
farmer.
terrain.
Keep them coming. Okay, you've got the rails, and keep shoving, and we'll grab the beams. Got another half car to go. That'll do. You've got the beams now. Stretch ahead, please.
Why do we both have white markers? Are we both unscheduled extras?
Apparently.
The white,
that'll do.
The white I use on the front. Never mind about showing people how I did that. It works.
All right, Mick, you're the boss of the railroad. We got
we're all
what are we
all right, we'll take number 5 out, or number 4 out first, followed by number 5. Let's see. We'll do.
We run in the same place.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good to come around. Once you're on the abominations, please stop, and we'll follow you onto it with number 5.
Once you're on the abominations, I like it.
Yes.
I might want to check the brakes on the beam flats. 0.
Should only be 1. You got brakes
there
on
were
it's on the rails.
And they're all off, and you're rolling pretty easy, so. Doesn't sound like bacon, so no flat spots incurring. Yeah, everything's off back here. No, I turned the people are telling me that I turned the brakes on, but I twisted them off, and then the UI was slow to react because of the lag. So.
Number 5, we're good to head forward if you want.
I need to be lined.
You are lined.
Copy that.
Ooh, I can almost see my caboose from here. There we go. That's how you know your corner's train set. The clients can actually see the whole train from the lead.
Pharma, I'm actually having you come all the way around so you can go faster.
Okay.
Does number 5 have brakes on any of the consist? I'm going pretty slow.
Yeah, you got 1 in the middle. I got it. No brakes now. So number 5, stop short of the circle. We're gonna watch them come around. You're not. This is not the circle.
You have to sit there and wait for 10 minutes.
Go forward, number 5.
It depends on the rules of the timetable, Pharma.
It's the switch after this one.
I don't know if Mick's timetable has a 10-minute between train requirement, and if there is one, he may have issued a special bulletin saying that we can follow closer than 10 minutes for this special move, so you never know.
We do have the white marker lamp, so we are extras.
Well, even so, even with an extra, you can still put those bulletins out based on the extra train. Yay, train rules.
Do I have red on the caboose at the back?
You do. Yeah, you're officially a licensed extra train.
The next switch, number 5.
You said the next switch.
I said the switch after next. We aren't an incline, so. Number 4, are you enjoying your ride?
Yeah. I feel like Sisyphus.
Is this actually a... Wait.
Yes, it's a circle.
Why have you built a circle?
It's a traffic circle.
It's a very smooth circle. I'm gonna have to get out my children's book that
Number
I have somewhere
5,
around
please
here.
stop.
Like, the caboose that tried to run away. About the caboose that kept taunting the steam engine as they went around in circles or something.
So
Tristan, it would be hilarious if you pulled forward right now.
I'm quite sure that you don't remember now, but the first time I showed this off, you ended up looking at it, and like, this circle is an abomination.
That sounds like my accurate opinion of what it is.
So I have now made you
experience the abomination in person. Thank
you have come full circle.
Yes, I have. Actually, no, I'm trying to run past the train. I still haven't completed the circle. I'm still on the diverging leg of the switch, but unfortunately, I run about as fast as the train runs ahead, so I'm eventually going to come full circle. I haven't yet. Okay, now I have.
All right, number 5, we're good to follow them. Follow as closely as you please.
I would have thought with his FPS being as low as it is that you could run faster than the train by now.
So you would have thought. I've got about 40 FPS, but yeah, the popcorning was not helping me.
Yeah, but it's his FPS that matters because he's the host.
I've got like 20 now.
Get more.
So, as much as the game likes to pretend there are 100 frames per second constantly, in reality there aren't. And when FPS starts being the actual like limiting factor of the calculations, that slows down.
I can't wait for the spline update. This is painful.
Yeah. So however long it takes to calculate all those 100 frames is how long it actually takes. So if it takes 2 seconds to process the 100 frames of calculations needed, then you're actually traveling half as slow as you should be. But like all the other movement isn't synced to the frame rate like that. Fun.
Interesting.
So in my chat, Edward Copeland has said, if you have 2 trains running around the quote abomination, you could be Railroads of the Caribbean.
Aye.
We might have to do this later.
Sea turtles.
That'll about do it.
Oh, I still have reds on the back of my tender. Mr. Rip Brakeman, can you come and correct this?
Oh yeah, we're two ends of the same train. That's a vile thing. We need to fix that, unless Mickley's timetable says otherwise. But...
We turn the entire train.
Oh yes, the double-ended train.
Yes, the train with 2 ends, and they're both the back. Yeah, let me fix that. Although we don't have. Oh god, this is the real mini game. Is the attempt to turn the lamps off with the locomotive popcorning all over the place. There we go. I think I got you. On most of the Regrand engines, they have a ladder on the back of the tender that also has lamp holders, and you could take the lamps from the rear of the tender and then store the engine's set of lamps on the back of the tender. And that way, if you were going to run light, which is pretty typical if you're running helper service or anything else, you could pop the lights from the ladder holder to the actual brackets on the side of the tender to say that you're a train, or you could do the converse when you had a consist connected to you. So typically when we run at the museum, all the engines keep their marker lamps with them. It's kind of fun.
Very cool.
Mick, I'm disappointed. We're not running anywhere near the river.
Well, I didn't want to take the river route.
I'm kind of disappointed because this bridge is a thing that exists.
You had to use all the forest.
It's very smooth. It's very nice. Your track work's very nice, but your groundwork is very expensive.
Eh.
I mean, he hasn't sunk any of the tires, so can you say his track work is nice? Like, these are going to rot so quickly because they're not covered sufficiently.
It's fine.
Midland 1072 Productions says, shame that we can't include the fun White Pass and Yukon and East Broadtop narrow gauge in the game. And they will be in the game. We have White Pass and Yukon and East Broadtop engines on the
This
tech
should
tree.
have been a bridge. Like, of all the places you were putting bridges, this should have been one of those. It's a ditch crosser, and you didn't. You just left it stone.
I honestly can't see where you're at right now, so... Yeah.
It's where the stone starts transition to gravel.
Tristan, are you giving it the beans?
It's full reg, full reverse, zero brake, zero gen, full compressor. Like that matters. And
Actually, I
you
believe
probably
it's
left
the
the brakes
coal
on.
mine that's about to get the beams.
Beans, not beams. We have the beams, not the beans. I don't see any brakes on either consist. Suppose they must be full ahead to be, us not be catching them at all.
Yeah, we're I can see Hyce like floating in the distance.
I'm on the rear of the train. I'm at the caboose, so I'm the end of train marker.
I sound
Yeah.
like I've gone slower.
Smagel says, how long did I volunteer at the Colorado Road Museum? I volunteered from 2014 to 2015. They hired me as a contractor in 2015, and then I was officially paid by the museum until 2017, and then I've been volunteering since 2017, although from Seattle, so I have a long commute of 1,300 miles for whenever I volunteer a couple times a year. So.
If I'm not mistaken, my thumbnail is actually going to be the bridge we're going up in about 5 to 10 minutes, or however long it takes.
I need to have a recording of Captain Kirk yelling Khan so that when I play with Khan, I could just play that. That'd be great.
Make a soundboard.
Yeah. My Discord invite link has expired. People keep telling me this, and I keep posting new ones set to never expire, but they always seem to break for some reason.
I think you need a certain boost level to have links that don't expire.
Clown, the derail happened when re-railing a Porter Tier 2 that decided to fall over. I mean, technically we have two because the climax.
Oh, well, I don't know if that counts.
That was kind of on purpose. I don't think it counts.
That was a re-rail shenanigan. Yeah, it never was on the, it was never on the rails, so.
I mean, you counted the 2 re-roll shenanigans from the roller coaster.
Arthur Kinch asks, what is the name of the cylinder that's placed on the rear of the Class 70 tender, and what is its purpose? It's a great question, and it seems a little nonsensical that this is on the tender of the locomotive, but that's how the real ones were, and that's how a lot of the real small engines are. Anyway, so the cylinder that's on the back of the Class 70 tender is called the main reservoir. This is where air from the air compressor is stored for use on the train. And so the air compressor is on the steam engine, it's driven by steam, and on the Class 70, it's on the engineer's side. It sends the compressed air back to that main reservoir, and then it's then piped back towards the cab again, where it goes through all the control valves to actually have braking and other things happen. The reason I say it's stupid to have them on the tender is that if you have a failure in the connection of the locomotive and tender, you lose all your air. And guess what? I had that happen, actually, one day while I was firing 346. Because 346 is a modernized Class 70 called a C-19. And the main reservoir is still on the back of the tender, though it's on top of the tender tank rather than behind it, because they put a bigger water tank on at some point. And it was the darndest thing. We were going uphill, and it sounded like someone fired a shotgun right at me. I just heard boom all of a sudden. It was like, what the hell is that? And we couldn't figure out what happened, what was going on. And then right after the boom, I hear the air compressors going mad. They were going ballistic. Like, normally you hear the air pumps going, you know, if someone's using sand or if you're setting up the train or recharging the train line, you'll hear the air compressors going boom, 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 working about that speed. And on 346, there's two of them, so occasionally you get a ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. But I had never heard air compressors just go ridiculous. I mean, they were just cycling like absolute mad, and it's because they had 160 psi boiler pressure versus the air, because the hose between the engine and tender, where there's a glad hands that make the joint, the hose blew. It hadn't been replaced in God knows how many years, 10, 15 years, and the hose finally failed. And so we lost our main reservoir pressure from the engine to the res. We had known that this was a possibility that we could have this problem happen, so we put a check valve in, so we were still able to stop the train, thankfully, because we still had main reservoir pressure on the backside. But yeah, the hose went kabang, and it took us a minute to figure out what it is. But as soon as I heard the pumps going, I told my engineer Paul to stop the air pumps, to shut them off, shut them off. And then I was looking at hoses to figure out what went, and yeah, it was the hose on the engine that it exploded. It was just gone. The fitting was left, but the actual hose itself had disintegrated and said, no, I'm done. Bye bye.
Number 4, you do need to slow down a tad crossing the river, just a little bit, but some. There is a little bit of a corner.
Speeds up with malicious intent.
So what you're saying is that there's meant to be a hose between the engine and tender?
Yes, yeah, because the main reservoir is on the tender. So your air compressor compresses air and it gets stored in a tank called the main reservoir that's on the tender. At least on these little engines. The bigger ones had them on the locomotive themselves, but pretty much all these little itty-bitty narrow gauge engines we have, they're all in the tender.
So Hyce, you're coming.
Good news. Your frame rate is low enough that we don't have to slow down that corner.
Okay, you're coming up on a fun bridge that I don't remember what I ranked it as. I have forgotten. I ranked the bridges that I have in terms of favorite to least. But yeah, you're gonna love this one.
This is a stupid bridge. Your bridges have used more steel than my entire roller coaster. So, Hyce, meta question.
Yes.
Is the known bugs page on the Discord ever going to be updated?
Someone needs to badger poor Nathan, make him do his job. He's been busy with real life stuff, so it's been hard for him to update that channel.
It still says that we can't cut down trees inside the steel trestles, and that was fixed last year, I believe.
Yeah, at some point we'll get it updated. I don't think I have the perms to edit his post. Actually, I haven't looked, but if that's the case, I could do that. Or I guess I could copy and paste what he pasted and then change the status of some stuff. But I think I'm one of the idiots that's on the Discord more frequently than others. So
what do you think of this bridge?
this one, I mean, this one's quite long. Yeah, they would have gone down and around the valley rather than do this, but that's all right. It looks cool.
I just wanted something fast, and I spent probably 4 or 5 hours to get just this bridge in.
Yeah,
the bridge is a single spline. The bridge is a single spline. There's no.
Is it really?
Yeah. So I laid it. I laid it at least 6 times over to get it to look this pretty.
It's really, really nice and smooth, so it's quite pretty. Well done.
Thank you.
I have
even if it's not prototypical.
Yeah, it's not.
Number one,
not
the steel bridge
but
places supports in the river.
It's fine. They'll rust out, and then we'll have to deal with it later.
Number 2 is that you spend all this time not going down the river, and then you don't even go to the waterfall either.
Nope.
This really do just be the worst way, period, to run to the coal mine. Good job.
I like it. So too bad.
Oh god, the guy that did the custom crossover is in the stream chat, and he just said, what do I think of his custom crossover test? And do we all now collectively vomit, or laugh, or say that Pharma's custom crossover is even better and even more cursed?
Oh, someone has actually posted a video of that custom crossover in work.
Oh my god.
Somebody made a custom crossover?
Yeah, they used my method to build the Omni crossover.
Oh my god.
The
and
ice
then they
skating
recorded
method?
it on a phone for extra curse points, yes.
Oh no.
I haven't
Gotta have
seen
that
the
low res.
I haven't seen the ice skating method video. I've seen the video of the guy with the 45 degree, but
Well, if they're using the ice skating method, essentially you're just laying a bunch of rails next to each other. Now I know what it looks like.
Hang on. No, that should take you to the video.
perfect.
So you guys are coming up on the horseshoe. Well, technically that is the horseshoe. There's like 2 horseshoes next to each other. But the second
There's
one,
a horseshoe and then there's the big V.
yeah. So I skipped a lot of the V. It's the steepest point of the railroad, so keep that in mind. Yeah, you're
Full
just
reg
coming
like
up on
every
it.
other part then.
Yep.
Hey, smells like Kenosha just started playing, so
Well,
it
there's a bit that you might derail on coming into the coal mine if you go fast enough.
Pharma, if you actually slow down, I might be able to help you out with that.
who
Okay.
people made a pink porter? It's
What?
actually in game. Somebody actually made a pink porter that's in game. A purplish pink cab color. That's bizarre.
Yeah, so you,
Okay.
assuming for accounting for stream delay, that bridge you're on currently took another. It's probably 2/3 as long as the big long one. Just trying to get it to get between those 2 points in a way that was nice and made sense.
So Tristan, what you're saying is if I stop on this bridge, then you can help us with the Kenosha.
Yeah.
Might be a good way to finish off Mixed Railroad.
Oh no.
We still got some time before the derailment bit though.
It'll take me well, no, I'm actually right there, huh?
Yeah, we're just entering the bridge.
Yeah.
Can we go past the bridge?
You don't have to save. Are you trying to do real railroad stuff? Come on.
Yeah, I meant to do like a full load at the coal mine with these two.
Oh,
No.
oh, I'm not in
No.
control of this.
No.
Oh.
No. Oh
Boing.
goodness.
Boing, boing.
Oh.
I'm not sure how much to up the counter by because I can't
Oof.
get back up the mountain, but
Oh no.
I couldn't stop. There's nothing I could do.
couldn't resist, mate.
Crikey!
Oh, it's all the way down there now.
Yeah,
My
your
poor
caboose is
caboose.
very much your caboose is very much in the dirt.
Oof.
You're supposed to keep him dirty side up, shiny side down, and it's gone many revolutions therein. So
No. So yeah, I originally had the line going along the V, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this corner, it's too tight, and spent several hours making this bridge that has now been desecrated.
I think that's 10 cars in the dirt, if I'm
Let's
counting
see,
right.
we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, including the tender of the second engine. Oh,
Oh,
there she
oh,
goes.
well.
Goodbye. Oh, she caught a
Later.
tree.
I'm trying to help.
It's alright. I dropped a save just before the bridge, so I'll have to come back and figure out how to
He
take
was smelling
both
what
trains.
was coming.
Oh yeah, I was hearing what was going on.
Hang on, I can make this better.
Good thing we glued the beams down. Well, naturally. Narrow gauge roads did. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus!
Oh
What the-
no! Oh.
That was That was genuinely loud. That was a thing. That was a thing you just did. That was just a thing that just happened.
I'm trapped.
I am also trapped. Hello,
Hello.
trapped friend.
Hello, friend.
Together we are stuck in the bridge. Oh no, I could
Well,
jump.
now
I
because
could
we
jump
knew how
partially
long the
up.
trains were, we can know how much to update the derailment counter.
No.
Yeah. So how many cars was it total?
There's 16 cars each. No,
So
not that many. 8 plus 1 plus 5. 14 cars each plus 2, so 16 per train, so 32.
32 that have disappeared, and we already derailed 11 of them. So that means we just, in that moment, we derailed 32 minus 23, which means, well, I guess 33 because we only had the one derailment earlier. That's the easy math to do.
Gents, over here, there's a flat car in the trees. It's stuck.
33 is the new record, I think. Flat car in the trees?
Yep.
Where?
Over here.
Where is over here?
Oh, by the
this you?
guy that's wearing a conductor's hat.
By the way, guy that's
Yeah,
wearing
this
a
one
conductor's
over
hat.
here.
Pain in the butt. Oh, that's brilliant. How'd you do that?
Oh, thanks.
How'd you unlock it? Yeah, there's the beams. If only it's just the dev version. I
have never seen a car
stuck.
stuck in the trees before.
I have.
Oh, it's going down with the
Of course
trees.
you have. Oh, and I'm falling down the mountain with it.
Goodness. Like, okay,
Also,
so
Mickey, this bridge is also above support limit right here, where the C70 is spinning upside down.
I keep hearing it running
Is
at full reg, and I can't find where it is. I haven't looked really, but
Oh, it's down here in
pit?
the trees. Yeah, I see it.
Actually.
it's only barely above support limit. It's fine. Can we turn it off? Kind of noisy.
It is kind of noisy, and it's upside down and it should have exploded, but that's fine.
I got it.
There you go.
So on to the next one then, gents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, for reference though, that explosion was enough to crash Railroads and Line Extended.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Gents, Mick, why don't you pick a viewer railroad for us to play, other than your own, and rehost, and I'm gonna answer some chat questions and go deafened while we do that,
Alright.
and then
I will hide
come back in a minute.
stuff.
Derail count 33. I'll be right back, guys.
Yep. If I had a fancy way to put it, as in we'll be right back, or whatever the fancy streamer setup has, I would do it, but I don't have that.
Hang on, I'll draw something up.
Apparently, The list of submissions is still in the group DM. At least the ones we had screened already. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple options. We have Daytona, we have Bridgeland, and we have Tunnel Guy. Let's pick between those three.
Tunnel guy.
Tristan? Tristan? He's dead. Alright.
He's gone.
This map does not exist, apparently. I'm going to go look and see if I can't find it. Well, we can't do Tunnel Guy because their map is no longer on Minizwerg. So, we have Skybridge Land, we have regular Bridge Land, and we have Switchbacks, Daytona. A link to submit at. No. Pharma, do you have any preference?
Hey Mick, Mick, could you get the link to submit railroads?
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm saying no. Do it later.
Oh, you'll do it later. Okay. The chat's being mean. They're yelling at me.
Fine, I'll go find it.
I know we need to find it and pin it in this Discord so that we have it easy because everyone keeps asking. So.
Are you still here, or did you mute again?
No, I'm still here.
So we have Skybridge Land, regular Bridge Land, and Daytona. Which one do you want?
Dealer's choice.
Dang it! Why do I have to pick?
Pick. Do it.
Second one.
I picked Daytona. Assuming I can find that. How do I share this? I know there's a way to share this. How do you share a form?
Did we find a map yet?
Yeah, but Hyce told me that his chat was mad about not having the link to submit, so I am attempting to figure out how to get that link. Am I
fair
just?
enough.
Oh, there's a big button. Alright. Hyce chat, here you go. Have fun. And I'll get this. Assuming this one still exists. No, it does not still exist. Right?
Okay, Mick, are you ready for the most cursed streamers AFK image backdrop you could ever ask for?
Give me a second. I'm still attempting to find. Oh no. That's not really that cursed though. I kind of like that.
Oh no, that says a lot about you.
That's hilarious. I could see myself using that. Hang on, let me download it before you yeet it. Save it to desktop. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find a submission that still works.
That's definitely a mood there, Pharma.
And I'm back.
Welcome back, Hyce.
Well,
We're having issues
we-
finding an actual map that still works because apparently people aren't keeping them updated, and Minizwerg only holds on to saves for so long.
I guess we could go on Tristan's world.
Interesting.
No.
No, we don't.
No.
Tristan, we no go to Tristan's world.
He's no track there.
Yes,
Alex-
we clean now. We clean Tristan.
Alex Jones asks, when is next locomotive coming?
When is next locomotive coming? We don't even know. We don't. We are focused on fixing core aspects of the game that involves us re-implementing every single locomotive we already have. So, you can assume that the next locomotive edition will be after the spline update. That said, I've seen more pictures of the Porter Type C in the dev chat, and it looks quite nice being retextured. So, just saying, some good stuff.
Well, of the
Well-
submissions I had, none of them work. So,
Well, that's a bummer.
yep. I am now going through whoever just submitted a bunch of stuff to see what's up with
I
their
guess that's
track.
what happens when we like get submissions and then just don't do any submitted railroads for 2 weeks.
So, there's 141 people watching right now. Well, someone's got to have a good map.
Hopefully.
Okay, I guess I'll host the bad save with the climaxes on it.
Yeah, so a person Skybridge Land doesn't work.
Bummer. Well, yeah, once we get to post details in the chat, and then not the stream chat, of course, but post the details in the chat, and then we'll join in when time comes. I'll keep answering questions on stream till then.
Alright.
Posted in stream chat. We can stress test the player count.
Alright, we'll get that like rolling.
I've got a save game. Have it up in a little bit.
I'm already loading. We do the cursed one now.
Oh, you want to do the cursed one?
We'll see just how badly I host.
You could send it to someone like me that has internet.
I have internet, but you have ping.
Yeah, that's the ping. I've got some of that. Send it to me, I'll host it. Or Nickley can. I don't care.
Yep, it's in the ping. If you want to have a whack at it.
All right, I'll grab that.
I believe it's on Minizwerg too. Yes, Minizwerg still lose it. We're gonna try and run 10 climaxes with 4 people, I guess.
Well, So we are going on curse then?
Yeah.
Alright. I was not paying attention and loaded up this other one.
Do you, Mickley, I can host that, or do you want me to host it? Or you?
I don't care. I am currently on the black screen where the spinning wheel of death does nothing.
Ah, I'll host up that world and see how it works.
I am loaded in if you just wanted to try and join mine. And I don't know. Just see if it's bad.
Try that. I can
I
Just-
imagine it would be.
turn this off.
The password is... Oh, I forgot the password already. Never mind, I'm not hosting.
Oh no.
So am I hosting this map then?
I'll host it.
Okay.
If, yeah, just one second. Hitting start server, but trying to actually find the map itself by clicking through save games is lame.
Yeah.
That's why you always make it slot 1.
This is fair. I'll do that.
I think we're even lined all the way to do the route that this thing was originally intended to do. Oh no, there's one switch against us all the way to the Iron Mine. It'll be fun if we manage to get there in 30 minutes.
Be right back. I'm gonna refill on the hydration.
Sounds good. Alright. I've got the game starting up. Let's see if I can load it in slot 1.
Yep, you'll be there for a bit. Fortunately, it's only like single tracked everywhere, so it shouldn't be that bad for loading.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I think it's only 30 kilometers of track.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Almost up.
Just say when.
Just say when and put a password in chat. We absolutely won't leak.
Might be funny to leak it. See if we can kill Tristan's computer. Meanwhile, Hyce is just jamming.
Alright. Loading it up. Just waiting for the spinny wheel.
Yeah, it's currently 12 point something less kilometers of track than Mickley saved, and we even have all the industries hooked up. So, Mickley, your double track obsession is ruining Railroads Online.
It's tragic.
Uh-huh.
Who the hell is Mickey Cat?
Who?
Other questions. Mickley, why have you downloaded your own map 355 times?
I have not. That is other people downloading the map.
What? Alright, map's loaded up. I'll post the password real quick.
Are you guys hosting? I haven't seen connect info come into chat yet.
Yeah, the server just went up. Tristan's posting password.
Naturally. Okay.
There you go.
I'll start joining that, and then I'll come back. Still answering chat questions and all that.
Oh. I just see a ton of cars on the ground.
That's probably as designed.
No, the cars are in the yard. You just haven't had the track load yet.
Hmm.
That's one honkin' consist.
Yeah, that's what 82 hoppers look like.
I'm reading the cursed that is the names of these hoppers.
Oh yeah, it's the entire copy pass of Daft Plagiarist was if you start from the front and go back.
Which end is the front on?
The end with all the climaxes on it.
Yeah, but I can't see that end.
Then walk north.
It's true. I love it. Abilities that would be unnatural. How long did it take to build this consist of cursed?
Well, I just sent like rerailed all the hoppers onto the rerailing track and just launched them forwards, and then like as it started to back up, I just like pinned them all, moved the train forward, and come back and launch more hoppers.
All right.
What, you think I did any shunting?
No, I was pretty sure you didn't. I just wanted to know how you did it. All right, I found your consist of locos. I found the power.
It's a
This is
copyright
whatever a
claim
million
if we.
pounds of tractor life it looks like.
Do you think it's a copyright claim if we read out the entire tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No. You think Disney cares about the copyright?
Yes.
No, you're probably fine.
I am
They'll
very
just
much
declare it
concerned that they
non-canon.
do.
Just like the entire of the expanded universe.
This is absurd, Pharma. I'm still not at the front. I've been running for ages. Oh, I see the front. Climaxes are
And this is
popping
pod
in.
racing. There are like bouts of good FPS in here.
Why have you done this?
I don't know what FPS it runs at on yours when you're not hosting for other people, but I'm at about 20. Yeah, 20 consistent FPS.
I'm at
That
4
sounds about
still.
right. Yeah, we're still loading in, technically.
So it goes, did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Is it only a 4-character limit?
No, so
On
the
per
numbers was a 4-character limit, and I thought that applied to the names too on cards until I eventually discovered I was wrong.
Yeah, because that one's 5. My goodness, I'm still loading in. I thought not. It's not a story. The Jedi would tell you it's a Sith legend.
Why are we still loading? What's going on here?
Darth
Is this just
Plagueis was
Is
a
this the
dark
world's?
Because
lord
Tristan's trying to load like 3 people at once.
of
Give him a
the
break.
Sith.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
Fun fact, Hyce. Apparently Farm has copy pasted the entire legend of Darth Plagueis the Wise onto this hopper consist. He's not listening. So powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence.
You just wait until you get to the curse, the one super cursed hopper.
Influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side that he could keep the ones he cared about from dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Where's the cursed one?
It's the one that has all the alt code text on it.
Yeah,
He
it's there.
became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfo registered trademark tuna tele. He taught
It's my favorite part.
everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic, he could save others from death, but not himself.
I'm fully loaded in now. The frame rate is marvelous.
Phenomenal.
So we're forcing Tristan to calculate everything so that he has the 0 FPS. Got it. How did you do all this alt code text?
So first you make sure
Not
your
something the
numlock
Jedi would
is
tell you.
enabled. then you hold Alt on your keyboard. You press 4 numbers on the numpad, usually starting with 0 followed by a 1, but sometimes there's a 0 then a 2. Then like it's a 4-digit code essentially. You hold Alt, put the code in, release Alt, the character appears.
Uh-huh.
So if you do 0153 while holding Alt, then you release Alt, you'll get the trademark symbol. Except that's not in the font in Railroads Online, so we can't have the trademark symbol. But all the other things you can, mostly. It's like all the accented characters, well, almost all of the accented characters, there's a few exceptions. Like, you know, the register trademark, the copyright symbol. The pound sign, yen sign. If you come up to the engines, they have the real names that make use of this.
Are you guys like actually playing a video game together?
Yes,
well,
we
You
were
guys
we're all
waiting.
connected? I'm-
frame rate.
I must have crashed loading or something, so I'm gonna relaunch, I guess, because it's just not working still.
Yeah, it's not showing you on the tab list.
All right, yeah. Try joining up again.
This time for real.
Yeah, let's just go through and make sure all the hoppers are actually linked and pinned. Tristan, you're up the front. Yeah, you want to pull forward just a teensy bit and see if it gets pulled apart.
I'll try it.
Do you have extended running, Tristan?
No.
Running extended with this consist.
I'm not seeing your server in the list of servers, and if
It
I
is.
filter
It's
it,
in
I
the-
don't
it's
get
hosted
it.
by me.
Tristan's.
Tristan's hosting it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's error.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but I don't see that when I search for that.
I mean, the other two people found it.
Dev plagued by dev's own bug in owngame.jpg.
How do you fix that?
I don't know.
Tristan hosts the server again, Lamau.
You might have to. If I refresh the list, I don't get anything. So I'm gonna reset the game, I guess. Someone says restart the game.
All the climaxes have full breaks, so I'm taking those off so I can actually move forward.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not finding it when I restart the game. So
You're looking for ERROR1259?
I'm just looking for ERR, and it doesn't pop up. And I look for the list, and you're not there. So
I mean, I'll rehost it. 1 second.
Hang on, let me check first, see if I can see it, and if this is just a Hyce issue.
Yeah, I can restart
Yeah, I see it. It's top of the list. Oh, I see the problem. You fucking made it have only 3 players capacity instead of 4. We have 4 people, Tristan.
Damn. Yeah,
That would do it.
yeah, it was,
yeah, you
could
goofed
fix
on
that.
that bit, mate.
They were busy saying they were gonna link the password. So I fixed it. Just too hard.
Imagine changing from the default player limit, Lamau.
Why would you even bother with that?
The
We
memes?
did threaten to leak the password and explode his computer, so
Fair enough.
That was the exact same moment when I was choosing the player count. So I was like, all right, we'll just make it 3 then, thinking it wasn't counting me. And, well, that was dumb. All right,
That was a
it's
little dumb.
starting up. Same password.
Yep, it's starting up again.
It was pretty fast last time.
I see it this time.
I'll let you know when I can see stuff.
In the meantime, I suppose I'll actually boot up Hyce's stream and go look at chat.
Seems like it's loading. I will be right back real quick. Oh no, it booted me. So. Yeah,
I mean, it'll do that until it loads on my end. It's not
it-
loaded
it-
yet, so
entertain the chat. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm loaded in. You guys can get in.
All right.
Oh, and be all right.
It's the same password, right?
Yep.
Same password, new player account.
Captain Robert, the VOD will be uploaded, so you can always watch it later.
I mean, when Hyce says he'll be right back getting a drink, he takes less time than my other friends when they BRB to get a drink, so
Have they ever come back?
no.
It's
I
tragic.
have indeed come back.
Kangaroo got him. I found a handcart in the trees. I'm taking it as a trophy.
Handcar in the trees, huh?
Yeah, that sounds like my save. Anyway, Hyce server is up, you can join.
I'm joining now, and we can even turn my camera back on. Not my camera, but my screen
You
capture
can
back on.
very, very, like, slowly watch everything pop in. Yeah. That'll be, like, next on the update thing, I guess, is making the game actually load quickly.
Well, so the spline update is going to help loading times considerably. So
Once the tree update, it means we don't have to process every single goddamn tree we've cut down every time we load the game.
that is so much less than the splines, dude.
Here's a funny thing. It appears that I'm at 67 subscribers, which is almost 69 subscribers, and I'm totally not plugging
Almost
my
the
channel.
meme. Yeah.
Let me just
Just sub to you with free old account, so you missed the meme number.
I missed the 6969, which was sad.
let me just go throw my channel link to the video in Hyce's stuff, so I steal his viewers.
If you must, yeah. The cars are just this is just a treasure every time I get to see it.
Yep, there's, I think, 12 and 16 down there. Like, not attached to this consist of 82. Oh, by the way, hi chat, we have a consist of 82 hoppers over here, led by 10 climaxes, in case you were curious what the save is about.
82?
Yep, there's 20 more at the iron mine that, like, originally when I did this run, I picked up and then ran them down to the coal mine to load all of them up and bring them back to the ironworks. And then I
You-
didn't end up saving the game after I did that run because, like, I was just kind of done with it at that point. Like, you know, there's no more point to playing to save.
No, the count updated and just scrolled right past 69 up to 71. I
Too famous.
am disappointed.
Tragic.
I'd the
Absolutely
problem.
tragic.
And your train cars are telling a story as you run down them?
The tragedy
yeah,
of Darth
it's
Plagueis the
the-
Wise.
Yeah.
And you keep them in order the whole time? How unrailroad of you.
I mean, I literally hooked them up in that order. We haven't had to reorder them yet.
Are we supposed
Well,
to be
we can
rolling
fix that.
backwards?
That sounds like a client desync, or we became unpinned. So
No,
maybe.
I took the brakes off the logos to try and start moving them forward, and that also just guess we're on a hill, so hold
Yeah,
please.
that's like a constant 1% up, I believe, on the steel bridge part.
You don't have track underneath some of these.
No, just track under all of it, just hasn't loaded.
It really hasn't. God, I can't wait for the spline update.
You should be able to see the original, the progenitor of Caboose Monument over here.
Oh, really? Where's over
This
here?
is the first one, south from the yard.
Oh, I'm running towards the climaxes, so I guess I'll run the other way.
South of the yard. Okay. Where are you at, Pharma?
I'm almost at the monument.
I'm at the end. Oh, I see it. Oh no. What is this? Roller coaster V1?
So this is when I first got one of my friends on the server, and we tried to make a ramp because, you know, that's just how we play games. We wanted to launch cars, and we got very disappointed with the ramp. So we decided, as punishment for being a disappointment to everyone, we'd leave a caboose up on top of the ramp we had made, and it marked the beginning of caboose monuments.
The train's moving, y'all. If you wanted to,
Yeah, we know.
or some of the train's moving. Okay.
We're ignoring
it's
it.
moving in every dimension, honestly. If I'm for being serious. Okay, I'm at the south end of the yard. Where's the caboose?
Look
monument?
left and up.
Yet to see it.
Yeah.
I froze.
You should be able to see it
Oh,
now.
oh, there it is.
I'm
that-
up here. I can see
that
you.
is a cursed. That is a cursed structure.
Yeah, it's literally a ski jump.
This is one of the worst things I've ever seen in this game.
Don't worry, we haven't even gotten to the iron mine yet.
I'm not
Good.
sure I want to know what's there. You have to go up the jump, Hyce.
Head end of the train is passing the sawmill now.
Are you kidding me?
Are you going forward?
Yeah, you're definitely not connected to these cars then.
Yeah, well, rough.
That would make more sense because,
Hey,
gosh
check
darn.
that out. Head end of the train meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the climaxes. Just those.
What happened to the other four?
It's
Interesting.
probably still connected
Okay.
to the hoppers.
Alright, well, I'm running up. How much track do we have before we derail the end of the consist?
We don't. That leads all the
Um,
way to the ironworks.
What's going
Oh.
on with this tenderless cookie over here?
What do you mean? It's connected to a tender.
Pharma, I like you
Yes.
when you do things like break my game, and make roller coasters. When you curse steam locomotives by hooking them butt to butt, I don't like you.
Is the Betsy V2 actually hooked up to that cookie?
It didn't look
Uh,
like it was pinned.
No, it
but
breaks links. You need an intermodal car between them
Oh.
for them to like connect bum to bum like that.
if you want to use the industry term, we call them idler cars.
But you could connect it to one of like geared locos bum to bum.
That's fun. Folks in my stream chat are asking questions about, is this how the game normally is? Well, this is how the game normally is if you're the client on a very many train car save.
It's like 100
Um,
and change train cars.
And we have at least 80 something or at least 100 hoppers. So that's, I mean, the problems start coming in at about 50. So obviously 100 is going to be a problem.
Oh, you observed the
Um,
problems start coming in at 50. I've observed the problems start coming in at 30.
It might be 30. It depends. I don't have enough data to tell you like a great number. Somewhere in that range of many cars. Hey, look, here's the head end with some climaxes. But yeah, the game is poppy and weird, and that's literally the reason we're overhauling the whole thing right now, is for fixing this aspect. Because God, it's pretty horrendous right now, and I think I've loaded in all the way right now, so this is kind of painful. But yeah, the next version of the game
You want to just
is
like
gonna
start
be better.
deleting these? We don't need to run 82 hoppers.
You're
I think it's like more important we actually like see what goes on in the save beyond like this one-off ridiculousness.
yeah.
Y'all could run up to the 6 climaxes I have up front and take climax consist.
I'm gonna
If
try
you
and
guys
run away
start
from
doing
these.
that, I'll start cleaning these up.
Sure. I
Oh
love.
wait, I
uh,
can't because I'm not the host. I don't have the demolish locomotives option.
Oh, I'll come back. Y'all go up to
your
the front.
your climax names are very good.
Oh yeah, did you see pound my behind and the number is a pound sign?
Yes, I thought that was quite good.
That normally runs bum to bum with Innocent.
Classic.
(1968 to 1975) GM owned Holden. I didn't know that. So I guess yeah, my Pontiac. The later Pontiacs were pretty much Holdens, but didn't realize that GM owned Holden in those years.
Alright, well now that we're like out of render distance of those, the
Yeah,
FPS
my
have come back for
FPS
us.
has gone up a bunch. I might still be loading because I'm still hearing the dunks here and there.
Yeah, you just lag backed in front of me. Oh, you did it again. Oh.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
But yeah, you can see this is like me being a noob at truck lane because this is the oldest like surviving not foundation on this
Sorry.
server.
What I'm seeing on my end is just coupler doors, coupler doors,
Oh,
coupler.
don't forget the
coupler,
sunroof.
Coupler door.
Yeah,
and
forget the
sunroof.
hatches.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Over on our left, you can see an actual orbital yard laid by someone who works for Canada National Rail. He told me it's meant to be shit.
Well, that's the way the railroad would do it.
Does the sunroof thing have an actual name?
A hatch.
The hatch. That's kind of
Sunroof.
boring.
It's just the cab roof hatch. I don't know. I don't think it's got a special name.
Yeah, I gotta.
You leave it
I
open
like
literally all of the time, though. There's no point in having a shut off for it, in my experience. Because, in case anyone didn't know, fire hot, steam hot, boiler hot, and you'd like the hot to go away, pretty much always. So, this is Pharma's save. This is Pharma's very own shitpost of a save. The 9 3/4, fast. Nitrogen oxide?
Oh yeah, that used to be Fast and Furious, but the game likes to break locomotives with long names.
Oh, well, Dom can cry. Budget breaker, which is very cheap because it's yen, whatever. Absolute zero Kelvin. Actually, you've made a mistake here, Pharma, and I'm gonna call you out on it because you're particular about these things. You don't say degrees Kelvin; it's just 0K. That they
Yes,
don't
I do.
use.
Otherwise, it's not cursed enough.
They don't use degrees for Kelvin, so this is wrong. So, piss off. Yes, I'm just not gonna say the name of this one. The 69, yep. And then the alpha, and it's the 0. Okay, very fun.
Yep, because the other end of the consist is the Omega, and it's I.
Ah, I see.
Because unfortunately, Armagon did not make Alpha and Omega characters in the font. I tried. I really tried.
I'm pretty sure that he didn't make the font for the. Well, he might have made the font for these. I don't know. Well, these are frustrating to use, and that's not how this works at all. You open the throttle wide open, it just immediately does a burnout. That's.
Yeah, let's not use those.
Thanks,
they are
Cloudman.
bad engines.
We'll get there. Thanks, Q-Man.
We
Alright,
have
your
a
brakes are off
Eureka
now.
over here that actually like travels at speed.
So where are we going with this consist?
Well, I wanted to go to the Iron Mine and show you guys what my Iron Mine looks like.
Sure. Well, let's run there. I'm running. We're going at climax speed, so we'll get there in about 6 hours.
I'm getting a Eureka on the line. Look at my sawmill. You can see I have my caboose in the same spot that the guys put the caboose on your save in.
Well, I can see the track. I can't see the caboose though.
I'm just assuming that switches are lined. Is that wrong?
To the Iron Mine there should be. It's just the switch going past the Iron Mine that won't be linked.
Gotcha. Yeah, Andy, my PC's chugging with this, and I've got a decently beefy rig, so.
Have you cleaned up the hopper controversy yet, Tristan?
There are no more rail cars in the yard, and the hopper consist is gone. So
Beautiful. That would explain why the game's gotten very smooth.
yeah, I earned back 6 FPS. You guys should be feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, there's 32 consists of tier 3 cars over by the logging camp if you want to get rid of that too.
Cursed on it.
Deximus Maximus asks a good question. What parts of a locomotive are hot besides the firebox doors and the boiler? Like, how scared would you be of touching a live steam engine? If you're touching a jacketed portion of the locomotive, you can touch it. It's not going to burn you right away. You wouldn't want to leave your hand on it terribly long, but you can touch any part of the boiler because it's insulated and then jacketed. That said, touching the fire door is or the exposed boiler sheets is a mistake. That's a great way to get a level 2 or a 2nd degree burn very fast. So if we look at the climax in the game, actually this isn't jacketed. You can see the rivet seam. Oh god, now that I'm looking at the model of this, it looks like crap. I'll just not say anything. And it transitions to jacketed out here, out on the outside. So outside, this is theoretically all jacket. You could touch all this, but this stuff in here is not jacketed. And yeah, if you touch this, I mean, this steel is about 380, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the fire door can be up to about 700. Yeah, so you don't want to touch that. But the jacket itself is fine. And I mean, you can operate a steam engine with no gloves. You can grab the throttle and the Johnson bar and the brakes and everything without needing to wear gloves. They're not that hot. But you should wear gloves anyways, just because you're going to touch everything else that goes on. God, your track up here is crap, Pharma.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Anyway. But yes.
That was like 20 hours into the game, try.
That's fine. I like this route that you're taking.
That track
you're
was
taking
laid before the physics update, I'll have you know.
Oh, wow. It's been a minute then. I like this route, though. It's kind of reminiscent to my third shot at the Iron Mine run. What are the specs of my PC? I have an Intel i7 8700K. I have a AMD Radeon 6700 XT graphics card, 32 gigs of RAM. It's the important stuff. You could heat up your lunch on the boiler? Certainly. Yeah, you could, yeah, we've reheated pizza right up next to the back end before, so certainly you could do that, Mason. It's a pretty bit of railroad you got here, Farmer.
No. It's not. It's hideous. There's the reason I moved beyond this save.
Scenery-wise, I meant. The track is crap, but, you know. We have six climaxes in this string. There's theoretically 4 more behind us somewhere, because Pharma.
They used to be. They're gone now.
The geared locos can't hurt you, Hyce.
Tristan has murdered them all, and they can't hurt me. I don't know. I think they can hurt me actually, but
So we're not gonna say anything about Farmers Bridges, but we're gonna hate on mine.
no. This bridge is trash. It's unrealistic, and the track is laid poorly. Yours at least had nice track.
Fair enough.
This is before Pharma became a genius and figured out how to break the game. People are asking, why are we running so many engines? Well, we were going to pull an 80-car train, and then we realized that that sucks in the game right now, so Tristan went and deleted all the trains, and now we're pulling just 6 locomotives ourselves just to tour Pharma's map as slow as we can, because climaxes are slow as hell, and why the hell are we running climaxes? Oh well.
I'm bringing
I guess-
you Eureka.
Attractive effort. You're bringing a Eureka, you've said that now, but we still haven't seen you, so...
Yeah, it had to come up to pressure.
Oh, that's fair. Eggs and bacon being cooked on the shovel. You know, I honestly... truth be told, I've never cooked on the shovel. It was never something that I did. We were too privileged being near Denver at the Herd Museum and never being out on the road and never getting more than a half mile from the shop because we're at a museum. So I never had a reason to. But I need to make that an experience that I have for sure.
Fun fact, we actually have a location in Australia called Eggs and Bacon Bay. It's in Tasmania.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, I'm coming up the mountain.
We just crossed over towards the Iron Mine side of the world.
I was
you took
about
the
to
shop
say
corner
that
then.
this bit of track wasn't that bad, and then we just are going over a nice kink. So it's reminiscent of Khan's Railroad.
Convolt Road was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
At the
so-
time, you know, I took that with quarters.
The cordwood cars are gone.
Thanks,
And
Tristan.
Spartan Elite's just flexing on me with his spacey stance.
I think the next longest consist is like a 10 ping of oil by the oil fields, but you know, it's just 10. It's not.
We haven't had any popping lately, so I think it's okay.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just on a hiking adventure.
Technically, I think your specs are better than that, Hyce.
Hmm?
I think your specs are better than his. Oh,
No,
he
he-
upgraded
he's-
to the 9900K. Okay.
He's got a better processor, and he's got more RAM. And I genuinely should get more RAM because I've run out of RAM before. Fun fact: doing live audio processing takes a lot of RAM. So
Fun fact: having Chrome open takes a lot of RAM.
All of it.
also true. Also true.
I'm almost up to the king.
We are almost to the Iron Mine.
Kind of
Good, you probably
surprised.
see the cage now.
The cage?
Yeah, the cage.
What is that?
The cage.
From here, it looks like a teepee.
What in the fuck is that, Pharma?
It's
Oh.
a Caprice cage.
Oh my god. It's like a canary.
Despite all its rage, it's still just Caprice in a cage.
Yeah. Words. Insert words here.
Don't worry, just wait until we take the line down to the smelter. It's a 3%.
Are we surprised? No.
No, it's what we expect from Pharma, but it's a bit of a shit post if we're being honest.
This is still a YouTube stream, right?
It is. Yeah, but we can we have realized that we can lightly swear on YouTube here and there. And I've actually I've posted enough monetized videos that they ask me what the level of safety with the video is. So
Who asked you? YouTube?
YouTube does. Yeah, they go, "Hey, how is this video safe to advertise? Does it feature any things?" And the first option for swearing is like light swearing, occasional swearing, or medium swearing, or heavy swearing. And the heavy swearing is mostly like racial slurs and stuff. So
Oh no.
We're not lying.
YouTube allows you to say racial slurs?
we
We're not
do
lying,
say
Hyce.
Aussie. Oh, well, that's fine.
Select that, it immediately
Binge.
deletes your account.
Bind. Okay.
You
That's
found the
3.
switch then that was lined against you I told you about like 20 minutes ago.
Well, that's 20 minutes ago, mate.
No, that's fine. If you get all those out of the way, the Eureka's almost here.
You heard the man. Derail more of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we know how to clear this mess. Hang on. Let me do it from the host perspective.
That's okay, I got it.
No,
Yeah,
I want
just-
to
just
show it
abuse
from the
those trains.
host side. Yeah.
But I want to do it.
Well, too bad. Okay,
Oh.
well, it's 3 more climaxes now derailed. Got a total derail counter of 39 trains. We've not included the fatalities.
What happened to
that
doing
Tristan
it
may
from
have
the
there.
host point of view?
not the host point of view, the streamer point of view. It's for
I
the
am also
content.
streaming.
Well,
No one cares about your
you're
stream.
streaming to 2 people probably. Yeah.
9
Maybe
people,
7?
excuse you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Mick, how's this work? Right?
Yeah, so you go like this, and then boom.
Oh yeah, like oh my god, I was in the coal hopper you yeeted, and I'm flying across the, and now I'm back. That was desync. That was brilliant. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Here, I'll relaunch
Wait,
you.
this is great.
Go
Can
back
we
in the
launch
hopper.
people in cars?
Careful. Eureka, stop. Eureka, stop.
Go back in the hopper.
This hopper is derailed. Go back in the hopper again. Okay, hang on.
Which one?
Let me get this
Alright, I'll
Pick
take
up
the
this-
other line.
hopper out of here. Okay, you're clear, Eureka.
Or we can just move that.
Houston, this is flight. We're ready for launch.
All right, launch in 3, 2, 1, kaboom.
Well, that was
very
anticlimactic.
sad.
Kaboom. Where's my kaboom at? Here, let me try again.
Were you promised an earth-shattering kaboom? Anyway, I'm coming up past you now.
3, 2, 1, kaboom. What?
Well, Mick, you're just not special enough for this content feature.
It
apparently.
launched before. Why?
You gotta be a dev to make that work.
So anyway, shall we go down the quote-unquote 3%?
Yes, show us the 3%, the 0.1.
It's awful.
I am
It's
I am
fat.
frustrated with that.
We have the Einstein with his fat dumpy.
Yeah, because that's all tendazage is like dead weight. Mick, you getting on?
Yeah, I'm on.
He's on. This isn't as good as the your Metal Gear reference train, but there's floating bits over there. That was fun. There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. There was. God, I can't remember. What
I'm here
piece
at
of
a
media it's from.
climax somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Down in the pit.
Yeah, this is my third oldest line. It's horrible.
Yeah, your track laying was garbage back then.
Yep, you're gonna see the really awful part coming up though, when we get on the steel bridge.
Classic.
Somebody asked for the other stream. Ask and you
Somebody
shall
asked for
receive.
The other stream?
Yep, that would be my stream.
Yeah,
Hee hee.
Tristan is hiking in the woods.
I am. It's true. I'm trying to cut you off, but I've got like a mile to hike, so be there in a bit.
You'll potentially get there at some point.
I'm not sure
Allegedly.
why that goes to the coal mine instead against us or not. We'll see. I think it goes to the coal mine though.
If y'all could go ahead and bin it and give me some extra time, I'd appreciate that.
Well, we could always update the derail counter. That's always an option on the table.
Let's do. Let's check the Minizwerg. Does the smelter have anything fun at it? No, it just has this spiral.
The spiral.
Anyway,
Just has the spiral. Gotcha.
look, it's a bridge.
Oh my god.
What is this?
This is
It's a serpentine.
this is
What
one of the
are
worst things
those?
I've ever seen in this game.
Oh my.
This is me with no knowledge of the terrain trying to like lose extra height because I needed to lose extra height. There's a 10% section over there. I wasn't running 10%.
It is
oh.
scenic though.
Yeah, sorry,
it's got-
Mickley. I'm just the guy who one-ups, and I have to one-up all your crappy bridges with this bridge.
Well, see, that depends how you define one up, because I'm pretty sure this is a downgrade.
Yes, the grade is down.
Ha ha ha. Oh goodness. I should have seen that one coming.
We have fun here.
Some amount of fun.
Get absolutely demolished.
This is a railroad, Pharma. I'm glad that we chose to visit this piece of crap.
Thanks.
I'm on the highest hilltop in the middle of the map. I'm
It
watching
makes
you
the
guys.
ES&D look normal.
Oh, I guess as host you can see us from there.
Yep, I see you crossing onto the wooden bridge.
Which way are we wanting to go?
I believe we're going to end up going to the coal mine so we can go along the river.
Coal mine. All right.
At least I think that's where the switches are set to
Alright.
anyway.
You guys try and make it to the coal mine. I'll try and head you off at the pass.
Head you off at the pass. I
Just,
hate that cliche.
we're catching up. It's gonna be
We're
great.
catching up. Captain, what's got you in such a fine mood?
We're catching up. Da-da-da.
What
You
happened
can
to the
see the
stream?
sharp transition in grey there as we actually like start pretending to care.
I like it.
Totally not me aligning the switches to actually go to the coal mine. You're welcome.
It's fine.
I mean, I didn't care about the constant curvature at all still, but you know, can't win them all. I'm not patient for that kind of crap. You know, it works. It gets from point A to point B. Narrow gauge.
Yay!
Fine. It's fine. That's the whole point, is that we build bad railroads because we need to move small amounts of cargo poorly. The bumps in this track, man. You're getting shit talked by Clown on stream. I hope you know that, Pharma. he's not
I
coming
know
in
that.
here and saying it to your face, but
I never said this was good. I just said it was terrible. So if he agrees, then that means I'm right, and that's a compliment.
Uh-oh.
I like this line on the river. That's I mean, the railroad never would have done it this way, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Erosion.
But you know, I
That's right.
figure like the river's like the only aesthetic part of the map, so
Well, except for the railroads that light across frozen rivers seasonally.
Well,
hello.
Alaska can leave.
they murdered my boys.
Murdered
up,
my
Clown?
boy. Oh, Clown
Oh,
is
look
here.
out, I'm here now. And your track is poo-poo. It's poo-poo track.
He stole it to his face, everyone.
Hey, Clown.
That
Welcome.
means a lot coming from you, Clown. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Clown.
I just like hearing Clown's voice. His voice brings me great joy every time.
He's got it going.
He's got the perfect accent, I think.
To be fair, the ties are at least sunk, so
Yeah, true. At least there's that.
mine are not
Oh, the
sunk.
bumps and the wobbles and the bridges where you don't need bridges. Yes, brilliant.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I do like this going down the edge of the water though. This is nice.
This is pretty. It's a pretty choice, like going this close to the river. But yeah, not a good idea. This rail is
Absolutely not.
kinky, as Khan says. Yeah. Oh God, what is this curve? What is? No, this is a corner. This is a corner.
We
This
might
is
lose the
where,
tender here.
Like, because I came from the top down,
Or not.
I just like arbitrarily decided a point to start following the river, and it was there.
Love
Like the we need
We're
to
not
get
gonna
away
be
from
on
the
the
river and
river
go
anymore.
back. It's fine.
We're just gonna be like near the river. You know, kind
I
of like how
complained-
those flavored water bottles are like near flavor.
Yeah, vaguely coconut flavored LaCroix. Yeah. Yeah, so I complained about that corner, but I'm pretty sure it's still shallower than my not bad corner, so.
Most definitely.
I mean, all of these are over 100 meters high.
Okay, so they're all feasible, vaguely, so.
Unless I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know. Again, this is all like hand laid because I just ain't got no patience for the alt key.
See, my hand-laid track looks better than this, at least. Oh, well, some of it, maybe, but.
Keep telling yourself that.
I don't know. Is there any of that left? I thought we railed all that.
No, there's still plenty. Still plenty of it exists.
Guess we need a stream or two more.
I mean, my track hasn't derailed the train yet, so
Ouch. You say that, but
Well-
we have a derail counter of 39 on the stream at the moment.
yeah,
We-
and those are all on Mickley's save.
Some of
No.
them were on this save, but that was when we yeeted your climaxes into the sky, so.
Yeah, so it wasn't my track derailing trains, it was your groundwork derailing trains.
Technically, we ran over a switch first and derailed on that, so it was technically caused by the
True.
track.
True. Technically, caused
Should
by
have had a
track.
kick switch. Come on, man.
Kick switches. We'll
Yeah, so you can
never
blame
have
Q-Mate
those.
for that derailment.
Has kick switches in
Has
save.
kick switches.
a nice-
Peek you face. Yeah.
I'm surprised
They're
you slowed down on that corner. I thought we were just full sending it.
Yeah, I
looked
had a
little
think
spooky
and
there.
re-railing, you know, I didn't want to do it.
Hmm.
Too lazy for that.
Could you guys like full brake for like half a second?
Stop. All
Are you
stop.
approaching?
All stop. Is Tristan here? I don't see him.
I don't see
He'll
him
appear
either.
out of the woods like
It's
Sasquatch.
been half a second.
I'm pretty sure he just wanted us to stop to troll us.
Might. I'll have to see.
Oh no, he's coming. I can
Josh.
see him.
Josh.
He's off
Can you
on the
see him?
right. Yeah, he's on the other
the
side of the
right?
river.
Oh.
He's in the trees. He's in the
Josh
trees.
Gambrel asks, what is a kick switch? A kick switch is a switch that when you run through it allows you, or when you trail it, to use the industry term.
We can go forward. He's cutting us off.
Alright.
It's
If you-
not a blade switch, so it's a bad switch.
If you trail the switch, so you run through it when it's lined the wrong way, it will line to the correct direction and then lock itself again. So if you're coming in from the left side, but it was lined for the right side, you run through it, it'll auto line for the left side and then lock for the left side. A spring switch does the same, but it holds its position after the train leaves. So if it was lined for the right side, you're coming from the left, you run through it, the switch will auto reline for the right side afterwards. So
Man, I can't believe I made it. I was bouncing since the logging camp,
nice.
like a mile ago.
Hey,
He's
hey, you like
made-
them kinks, clown? You like those kinks?
These are pretty
Oh,
garbage.
they're bad. It's terrible.
Yeah, you like
Hey,
those, huh?
someone
You
in
dirty.
someone in the stream says that I build track better than this, so pound sand
Ah, fanboys.
probably.
We're the
Big
people
boy
who
Wen,
actually gone and
no.
examined your track, so...
True.
Streamer, your track's good.
Streamer person, content person. Your track's good. Yeah, no.
I
it's
mean,
not.
maybe they're saying your track's good because they're looking at the tracks we laid on your save.
Oof.
Also a possibility. Yeah. Midland 1072 Production says he's made a discovery. The 26C versus 26L. 26C is the control valve in the car, whereas 26L is the equipment for the locomotives. Well, that would make sense as to why I've never heard of 26C. And there are many different flavors of control valves on the cars. I'm surprised they called them a 26C, but anyway. Sorry, we started playing rock and roll all of a sudden instead of the, we hit the end of the playlist on the, or it's the line stream. We started going to Hellbot. We can't go to Hellbot, so. Because the Hellbot stuff is actually copyrighted. Although that wasn't, but. I don't need to get struck by my own goddamn copyrights in my own stream. Fun fact,
Copyrights from your own band in your own stream.
right. I had that happen. I did a live stream when I put out my solo album, quote unquote solo album. It's a solo album where my buddy sang on it because I was too much of a bitch to sing on it, pretty much. But anyway, it was 3 years ago. 3 years ago this month sometime. Actually, it might be 3 years ago today. No, I think it was the 16th. I think it was the 16th that we put it out. Anyways,
Who's
I put
cutting
out
down
this-
trees?
Someone's having fun back there, but
Well, I'm
I put-
driving the train.
I
It's
put
not
the
you. Hyce is like monologuing.
I'm monologuing
Tristan.
says Tristan. Yeah,
I'm trying to cut us
he's
off.
trying to have fun. Anyways, so I put out the solo album, and to celebrate it, I live streamed me playing guitar live to the album right as it released, and I played guitar to every song, and it was on Facebook, and Facebook cut me off like 6 songs in or something like that. Because of a copyright notification. I was like, it is my own freaking copyright. Like, this is my own album. Why are you turning me off of my own album? Oh, because everyone gets automatic copyright protection crap because, you know, we need to have it. But if you're not AC/DC, you don't get any, you know, way to say no. Okay,
no,
cool.
I fell off.
Can we get a pocket
have to
whistle
come
for the
back
whistle
for
of a
it.
hand car? That'd be funny.
Slow down.
Slow down for Mickley.
It's fine. If you just go left over this hill, you'll catch us.
All right.
Someone asks, how did we manage to derail 39 times in 2 hours? Somebody want to explain that?
We
It
played
was
on
on
Mickley save.
purpose.
Timetables were not followed, and there was a trestle involved.
What is this? What is this crap track, Pharma?
Yes.
Ugh. Ugh. You can't say my track's worse than that. My track's better than that. That was garbage.
I mean, I can say your track's worse than that because I had to relay it.
But it wasn't worse than that.
I mean, we didn't derail on that track full send. We've derailed on your track full send.
Yeah, but that's a bad metric. This is just wiggly waggly left and right. Like, this is painful.
Yeah, this is how you lay track.
Ugh.
Except you do it bad enough that you derail on it.
Ugh.
Also, is anyone going to tell Tristan that, not Tristan, Mickley, that I just like sent him on a wild goose chase and that we were never coming back?
Oh no.
Did you guys turn around? Are you not coming to the coal mine anymore?
No, we're going to the coal mine.
We're
We've been
coming to the
going-
coal mine, it just wasn't over that hill.
Yeah, it was. I'm up at the top of the coal mine track now. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but we still have the entirety of the horseshoe and the bridge to do.
Well, yeah, I know that. I did check the route before going on it.
That's
Good.
smart.
Could you
That's very
get the
smart.
Heisler over there and just like full send it at us?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I was running down the rails, but I can do that. That sounds fun. I bet you that Eureka still wins, though.
I mean, it beat a C70 on Mouse's level, so...
The Eureka?
Yeah, remember when we backed the trains into
Oh,
each other
right,
and
yeah.
exploded all the flats and the caboose everywhere?
Yes, I do remember.
And Eureka was still like mostly on the rails? Well, the Eureka itself was on the rail, there's just a tender that was off slightly.
How are you keeping up with us, Tristan? Deleting all these trees. Is this where it's all unextended?
No, I'm literally standing on the running boards, deleting the trees off of the front of the off of the bow.
Aye, we've got trees on the starboard bow.
Sea turtles.
Sea turtles.
I'm trying to hit us with a tree. I think that would be funny, but they're not cooperating. More
I mean, if
bends
you really
than
want to
goes.
know what happens, the tree will just roll off the train because when like you chop them down, they don't have any weight.
That would still make me happy. I just want it to happen.
William Burke asks, have I ever been to Strasburg, Pennsylvania? And I almost worked for the Strasburg Railroad. When I was in college, trying to get interviews and figuring out what I was going to do for my job, I actually interviewed and got offered a position at the Strasburg Railroad Company as a mechanical engineer, combo steam locomotive engineer fireman, combo machinist, which was really my dream job title, but unfortunately it paid like $30,000 a year less than BNSF Railway offered me, and the Amish don't tend to like rock and roll guitar solos, so I chose to go to BNSF instead of going to Pennsylvania. So yes, I've been to Strasburg many a time. It's beautiful. The railroad's beautiful, and the shops they have there are great. And the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania is, I mean, almost second to none. It's a wonderful museum. So, but yeah, I always wonder what would have happened had I chosen that route. Had I gone down the like full send steam train stuff route, but.
Well, you wouldn't be here now, so
That is the truth. Hello, porters. Don't.
just fine.
Everything re-railed itself, so that's not a derail counter.
You're already here? Dang it.
Betsy
I just
and the
fired
Brick.
everything up. It was all on zero pressure.
Look at these end of track devices. using steel bridges to kind of vaguely look like buffers. Very cute. Got a proper reverse loop.
Is the train popcorning for you guys anymore, or have I deleted enough train cars?
That seems to be pretty
A
fun.
tiny bit, but you know, nothing like terrible.
Cool. Yeah, it looks a lot better.
I just
On
wanted to rail us.
You
I'm
might get
setting
there.
everything in forward now.
The Amish can rock if they get the urge to. Well, maybe I missed out.
So I like how high school's reverse loop proper when no, it's not.
I would have ended up only buying Squire guitars. Yeah, that's the whole thing. The reason I worked for BNSF is so that I could buy multiple Gibsons, not so that I could buy one Squire. Strasbourg is cool. If people could, if you find a way to work for them, that'd be great. I think. I love your caboose. Is this what's the significance of this caboose on the iron mine, Pharma?
This is the coal
The
mine.
coal mine?
Coal mine. Sorry.
I needed a spot to put a caboose. Every industry has one caboose.
You did it on your save, and now I'm getting it.
Any particular reason it's not at the highest point?
Yeah, when you use RRX to teleport to the industry, that's where you end up.
Oh, so you did it the lazy way. Oh?
No.
That wasn't fun, Tristan. That was your fault for doing a switch.
Boing!
It'd been a while
One,
since we
two,
got a
three,
boy.
four cars on the
Four
ground?
cars.
Alright, so... So 43
Guys, we're better
derailment.
than this.
I've altered the consist. Pray I
Alright.
don't alter it further.
Alright, someone yeet the whole train to space, and then on that bombshell, it'll be time to end.
Oh,
Perfect, there we go.
And it was
Right on-
already done. Someone
Right
had
on,
already
right
done
on
it.
cue.
There's no way that
Right
was
on-
just
right
planned.
on cue. Somebody had that in mind before he did that. That was some amount of cars. I'm gonna put us at 55 derails. I felt like maybe 12 cars and locomotives, so 55, and that'll do it for the stream. So, yeah. So, on that bombshell,
Yeah.
it's time to end. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're not gonna go live on Twitch this go around. I think it's already quite late, and we've had a bit of fun here. So, just look for more content this weekend. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and all that jazz. And
woo! Subscribe to
why
me
don't you-
too.
go subscribe to Mick. Go join
Yeah.
Mick Lee's channel. His channel has been linked in the stream a couple times. Your YouTube account is just named Mickely, Mickely. You've got it's an extra E in there if you're just
Yep.
being Mickely, but you know, fun stuff. Mickely. But yeah, he's got good POVs when we do these streams and stuff. So go subscribe to him too. And Pharma's name is like Killin' Time 1792, I think, on YouTube.
2792.
2792.
We're
So go
close.
check out Pharma's videos. Pharma's got a bunch of brilliant videos about him breaking the game posted on YouTube because he's just a genius of breaking this game, which is hilarious and why
With
we have
no
him on the...
voice whatsoever because Shadowplay likes to screech at me when I record mic input.
Well, life's hard. And then Tristan's just good people, and he's
Thank you.
derailing
I appreciate
trains,
that.
and I don't think he has a YouTube. But
We have to
anyways.
shout out Clown or else he'll be mad at us.
Oh, that's right. Clown is no longer here. He has left, but he is still talking in chat, I think. Make sure you guys check out Clown's channel. His channel on YouTube is Clown's Shed, but it's spelled K10WN. Clown's Shed. And he's actually got some brilliant track tutorials. So if you want to learn to lay tracks, not like me, go check out Clown's channel. So, anyways, go check those folks out. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.